Alright, looking aesthetic is aesthetic. And in case you don't know exactly what aesthetic clothing is, it's a specific look at a specific time. And what's that time right now? Winter. So let's jump straight into it. Now let's start strong with our fleece lined jacket or fleece coats. Yes, wearing something as fluffy as the Cookie Monster, or even killing a polar bear and wearing it too. I'm joking. Animal cruelty is wrong. I know. Just normal fabric. I was joking. I was joking. I'm sorry. On a serious note, these are obviously practical in terms of winter. They got that thick appearance that complements those scrumptious sweaters that you would be wearing with it. And of course, this is if you layer them. Now, by layering the sweater, oh my god. For the specific sweater, I'll get into it later in the video. Stay tuned for that. And personally, I like to take it a step further by matching the color of the sweater with the actual fleece. It kind of gives more of that monochrome appearance, which is also aesthetic. Oh wait, did I say monochrome? Oh yeah, that actually brings us to our next trend. Oh my god, David Dobrik. What's monochrome? What is it? Another definition, because apparently today, I feel like being a whole dictionary. Call me Mr. Webster. That was a shitty joke. I'm so sorry. That was cringe. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Anyway, so essentially what it's saying is the outfit is all one color. And I know some of you are probably like, well, if it's all going to be in one color, am I going to look like Clifford, the big red dog? Or like a shit stain? No, you already do look like a shit stain. In all seriousness, monochrome looks completely fine, especially if it's like a matching set or neutral or pastel colors. Now, of course, obviously other colors work too, but this is just a simple rule of thumb since you usually just can't go wrong with those. Now, particularly what makes this aesthetic is by having pastel colors. So pastel colors, particularly your cream, your tan, your brown, and even white too. And for white, it's important to remember that
better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum.
That's right. But as you can see, there's just a nice flow to these colors. It's more of a modern look that's becoming more popular. And if you're liking this so far, please slap a like, because it lets me know that me, Refined Style Man, is actually kind of appealing and entertaining or informative or all of the above. Alright, so enough with monochrome. Let's talk oversized sweaters, because oversized sweaters are in fact one of the staple clothing and timeless clothing for aesthetic clothing. Now, why are they office superstore and defying the laws of reality and lacking in time because they're timeless? And that's because oversized sweaters can give off that soft boy look. Now wait, don't lose me here. I know you're thinking because, oh, I'm not soft because I'm wearing oversized sweaters. I don't want to look soft. And trust me, you're not soft. Of course, if you're driving that Ford F-150 or your Camaro, we all know you're not soft and you're fucking huge. You're the biggest man out there in every way. Don't worry. You don't look soft. It's just the style. Basically, it's that cozy, comfortable, Now, the actual benefits of soft boy look is the cozy, comfortable, and loose look. And this gives off the, I don't really have to try look, and that's always a good vibe. And now think of it, psychologically, by looking good and also practically looking like you have to do nothing, it's something that's very attractive to us primates. So simple, I like to avoid too oversized clothing because you will in fact look like a lump of potatoes. And I don't know if that's the right description, but either way, you get what I'm saying. It's just really baggy and it doesn't look good. So I would just say the oversized sweater by itself. And let me know in the comments, because I know this is sometimes disagreed upon, but if you think oversized sweaters can be layered with others, show me, because every example I've seen, they look like a plastic bag. And on that note, obviously with this point, this isn't the sweater that I'm saying to layer with those fleece coats and stuff like that. We're going to get into that later in the video. Don't worry. Okay, so since we're talking about oversized sweaters, let's keep it oversized and talk about our oversized coats. And now our oversized coats and jackets are another staple of aesthetic wear. They look so fire. Flames. Just so good. And you guessed it, even if you actually guessed it or you didn't, whatever. My point is, it's a similar concept to the oversized sweater, except it's a little more complex because you're actually adding the element of layering to it. Now, to me, the more aesthetic vibe of overcoats is gotta be wearing a hoodie with it. And that's just because of the balance of the casualness of the hoodie with the dress upness of the overcoat. It's just clean. And for the ski jackets, it's simple. You can do a t-shirt, a hoodie, or even a sweater. Oh wait, did I say sweater? Oh yeah, tune in. We're gonna get into the sweater later. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that again. We've finally arrived to our sweater, aka our turtleneck or collared sweaters. Yes, wearing turtles on your neck is the go-to look for sweaters. For the aesthetic vibe, the collared sweaters and turtlenecks, they're definitely the top sweaters to be layering with your jackets. Plain and simple. Or even by themselves if you're somewhere warmer. They look just as good then too. It's like the same concept of mixing the pristineness of the turtleneck along with the radness of the jacket, giving it a little bit of class with casual. So essentially just make sure your jacket matches with the color of, you know, your turtleneck, and that's about it. But also, tan for turtlenecks are a fire look, especially matching this aesthetic vibe, solidness. And there we go. Aesthetic trends are definitely a creative and unique way to style, definitely different than the other ways to style. And your outfits look, once again, rad. As we can see, a lot of these aesthetic trends that I mentioned like to have a balance between your casual and your dressed up or formal clothing. Or it's a nice combination of colors. It has a nice way to blend different styles into each other, which essentially makes it look aesthetic. So that's just a little quick recap in case you wanted to know the breakdown. Let's go. So be sure to keep an eye out for new videos, or the notification bell technically does that as well too. Continue to work harder and make the videos better for you. And with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and stay classy, my brethren. AKA brethren. AKA
anxiety and agony, running after my sanity. They creeping on me rapidly, trying to run up after me, but I won't let them get to me. They won't take my humanity. My mind is woken, never sleep. They'll never drain my energy. Oh yeah, they can never get to me and damage me. I made myself a strategy to overcome anxiety. Oh yeah, I just sit and listen to these melodies. It clears my mind up naturally, cause thoughts become reality. Oh yeah.